Hi everyone, my name is Julia Johnston and I'm currently in my last semester of the Bachelor of Science of Health Science program within the College of Public Health and Health Professions at UF. Before I begin, I would like to give credit to my mentor, Dr. Michael Morehouse, and my fellow undergraduate research assistant, Marina Skopolidis, for their equal contribution to this research project. So back in 2010, the Center for Disease Control, which we commonly refer to as the CDC, estimated that excessive alcohol consumption was responsible for 88,000 deaths each year within the United States alone. Additionally, college students are considered to be a particularly vulnerable population for alcohol-related consequences. Despite the development of prevention and intervention strategies we have in place today, risky alcohol use continues and alcohol-related mortality and morbidity rates persist. Researchers commonly use the term binge drinking, which we currently refer to as the gold standard, to identify students into either at-risk or not at-risk categories. However, this method simply dichotomizes students into two simple categories. Therefore, the purpose of our study was to address the gaps within current measures as it concerns identifying risky drinkers and to validate a new measure known as the Young Adult Risky Drinking Instrument, which we refer to as the YARD. So we conducted our research by administering an anonymous survey to undergraduate students at UF. Participants were asked to answer 84 multiple choice questions, including demographic questions, questions regarding their drinking behaviors during the last 2 weeks, questions from the Audit C binge drinking screening tool, and questions regarding major negative health outcomes that have occurred under the influence of alcohol. In order to analyze the statistical properties of the YARD instrument, we used WinStep's version 4.1, and Roche analysis to examine the various psychometric properties. In total, we received 204 responses, which we found as measurable submissions. Roche separated the model into 4 distinct groups of hazardous drinkers, which we classified as low, moderate, high, and very high risk, rather than just simply separating the groups into either at risk or not at risk. These two methods of identifying risky drinkers is further outlined in Figure 3, as you can see on the poster. After analyzing various psychometric properties of the YARD instrument, which is further explained within the method section of the poster, we are able to conclude that our proposed instrument is in fact reliable and consistent. There were only 2 limitations of our study, the first being that the sample only captured University of Florida students. Therefore, I would recommend that future studies should aim to encompass more universities around the United States to see if the measure is consistent with additional undergraduate students. Additionally, we had no control over who took the survey as it was anonymous. However, regardless of these limitations, the YARD instrument will better help university personnel efficiently identify the student population for those who are at risk for major public health consequences related to hazardous drinking behaviors. Please note my contact information in the bottom right-hand corner of the poster and feel free to reach out to me with any questions. Thank you so much for your time.